In the faraway village of Ukenge, a boy named Obika lived with his grandmother, Mama Naya. Every morning, Obika walked into the forest with his small bow and arrows. He wasn't like the other children who played all day. Obika hunted rabbits and birds, not because he wanted to, but because he had to. He and Mama Naya didn't have much. They had one clay pot, 2 wooden stools, and a bed made of dried grass. But they were happy. Obika was smart, brave, and always ready to help. No one knew where Obika had come from. He just appeared one rainy morning when he was a baby, wrapped in royal blue cloth, and left at Mama Naya's door. One morning, while Mama Naya was grinding herbs, loud cries came from the animal pen. "Lion! Lion! Run!" A big golden lion had jumped the fence and carried away 3 goats. People screamed and scattered, but not Obika. He grabbed his bow and ran straight toward the forest. "Obika, no!" Mama Naya shouted. "It's too dangerous!" But Obika didn't stop. His legs moved fast, his eyes scanned the ground. He followed the lion's paw prints deep into the trees. All day, Obika followed the lion's trail. He didn't eat or rest. He climbed over fallen logs and crawled through thick bushes. At sunset, he saw the lion drinking at the river. Slowly, Obika climbed a tree above it. He pulled out his sharpest arrow. His hands shook, but he aimed carefully. Then, whoosh! The arrow flew through the air and struck the lion in its side. The lion roared, staggered, and fell. Obika climbed down and touched its soft golden fur. He whispered, "I'm sorry, but I had to protect my people." The next day, the whole village stopped what they were doing when they saw Obika returning, with the lion dragging behind him. Children ran to him. Elders clapped their hands. Women sang songs. They had never seen someone so young defeat a lion. But standing at the back of the crowd was Chief Balogan. He didn't clap. He didn't smile. He narrowed his eyes at Obika. Deep inside, the chief didn't like how the people were cheering for someone else. One evening, a mysterious old man came to Ukenge. His beard was white like cotton, and he walked with a carved stick. "I bring a riddle," he said. "Only the true prince of this village can solve it." People laughed. "There is no prince," they said. "The royal family died long ago." But the old man shook his head. "One child survived. He is among you." Then he spoke the riddle. "I sleep in gold, yet I wear no crown. I was born in fire, yet I fear none. My voice is silence, my heart is loud. Find me, and find the child who makes kings bow." That night, Obika couldn't sleep. The riddle kept spinning in his mind. He asked Mama Naya, "What do you think it means?" She looked sad. Then she opened a box under her bed. Inside was the same blue cloth he had been found in. It had a golden lion sewn on it. "Obika," she whispered, "you are the prince. You were left at my doorstep after the palace burned down. Your parents, they were the king and queen." Obika gasped. "But why didn't you tell me?" "I was protecting you," Mama Naya said, eyes full of tears. That night, Obika dreamed of a glowing golden lion. It walked beside him in a misty forest. "Danger is coming," the lion said, "but you have the heart of a king." Obika woke up sweating. He knew the dream was real. The lion wasn't just a lion, it was a sign. He had to be careful. Not everyone wanted him to become king. Chief Balogan was worried. "If Obika becomes king, I lose my power," he told his guards. So he made a plan. "At tomorrow's gathering, we'll offer him palm wine with poison. No one will ever know." But Mama Naya had seen danger in her herbs. She gave Obika a secret weapon, his father's drum. "This drum calls the spirits of the forest," she said. "Use it if you're in danger." Obika nodded. He was ready. The village gathered at sunrise. Drums beat, dancers twirled, and everyone waited for the prince to be named. Chief Balogan stepped forward with a cup of wine. "Drink, young one," he smiled. Obika reached out, but then stopped. Instead, he hit his father's drum. "Doom! Doom! Doom!" The ground shook. Birds flew from trees. A golden lion appeared from the forest. It walked to the wine, sniffed it, and growled. Everyone froze. The old man stepped forward. "That lion is the guardian of the royal bloodline," he said. "Obika is the true prince." Gasps filled the air. The ring on Obika's finger glowed gold. Guards grabbed Chief Balogan. "You tried to harm the prince," the people shouted. Balogan begged, but it was too late. Justice had come. Obika was crowned that day, but he wore no royal robe. He wore his hunting clothes and smiled kindly. I will be a king who listens, he said. A king who works. A king for the people. Children cheered. Elders nodded. Mama Naya cried tears of joy. The hunter had become a prince. Under Abika's rule, the village grew strong. Farms were full. Children learned new songs. People were kind to one another. But no one ever forgot the boy who hunted quietly in the forest, who once brought down a lion, and who rose to become the heart of Ukenge. And in the evenings, if you listen closely, you can still hear the lions roar. It's not of fear, but of pride.